All right, I think we're live. All right, so it's working. Let's see, get this good shape. Just wait and see if anybody comes in tonight. Fishing trucker, what's up, bud? There's that one. These came out. That should be, that's not part of your life. I'm doing all right. We're just we're cleaning this thing up after tonight's hunt. Squirrel hunting with a flintlock rifle. So it's an interesting video. I'm trying to get this thing cleaned up because we would have had 3 squirrels, but we had a misfire that for some reason I don't know what was going on. Weekend RVing, what's up? Appreciate you coming in. Nicholas Green, what's going on, bud? Like I said, we're cleaning up the squirrel hunting rifle. That's our own screwdriver end. Well, it is a 50 caliber rifle, but we actually loaded it up to make it more like a 20 gauge shotgun. It's an interesting video. I think y'all guys are gonna like it. Went back to my roots. If y'all guys don't know Nicholas Green, he's young, new to YouTube, small channel. Go check him out. Oh, Cody, we had the mighty. We got 2 tonight. We would have had 3, but we had a misfire on the gun. GMK, what's up? Let's see. We'll put this out here in case somebody wants to come up, hang out, chat. All right. Let's see. Give y'all something to watch instead of my ugly mug. I don't know if that one's gonna fit or not. Hello. Come back. Camera malfunction. There we go. If Nick's not winter camping this year, I definitely am. What's up, Trey? Oh. I hate taking this thing apart. There's your lock, stock. barrel. I don't think I had to take that off. Well, I need to. Oh. I think we should. You talking to Nick, Cody? Or you talking to me? Who you talking to? I'm down to come up and do some ice fishing. Miss Amanda, what's up? Fish right under the tent. All right. Oops. Both? Hey, I'll do it. I'll come up. Like I said before, I've always wanted to do some ice fishing. I'm gonna get started in there. Come on. Good. What's up, Christina? I notified you this time? That's always good. What's up, illegal? Like I said, we went squirrel hunting today. We're trying to get this thing cleaned up a little bit because we had some misfires on it. So I'm trying to figure out what's causing it. I really don't want to take the whole thing apart. So we're not going to. Not in this one. Because we're going squirrel hunting again in the morning. Oh. There you go. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's not broke. It's just it got dirty on us, and the flint actually snapped off halfway through my trip. I think my issue tonight was this flint completely broke one corner of it off, and I think that's what was causing my misfires. Oh, look at this dude. Didn't know he was in here, bud. Sorry about that.
I was telling you, don't put me in yet.
Oh, sorry. Here, I can take you out. Boop, just like that. Just let me know when you want to come back up. These are what will be getting used on Saturday. No. Almost 10 a.m. wake up. This one's 50 cal. But I loaded it up for squirrel hunting and made it more like a 20 gauge. Worked out decently well. Debating on how much I'm going to put in that video. Oh. Let's get back to there. Illegal, we did video it. I just don't know how much we're going to put in there because I don't know if I want to show y'all how to make your muzzleloader a 20 gauge. I don't know if I want that liability. So I might just take y'all hunting with me. How's this thing coming along? Oh, that's melting up good. Smooth bore? No, this is actually a rifle. I don't have a smooth bore. I want a smooth bore one, but I can't find one for a decent price. And this was well, we'll say this one was a good find. We'll just call it that. Where'd my rag go? I think you're going to see part 2 of this video getting filmed tomorrow. Chair. Let's see. Woo, that might not work. I'm a little too low now. Alright. Let's see. Anything about a black powder? No, not really. I know black powder is pretty forgiving. I mean, what do you need to know about it? I enjoy black powder. I've just never had this one apart. I'm not 100% sure how it comes apart. I'll take that off. That spring will come out. I've still got these pins holding. That bolt comes through. That's that bolt. This one should be behind there, which it is. So that should bring that whole lock piece out. And then we can throw the lock in the ultrasound or the ultrasonic cleaner. All right, let's catch up. A 12 gauge black powder would be awesome. What in the world? All right, good. Shoot, send me a video. The Air Force guy wants to know if you lost his number. Huh. Let's see if we can get this touch hole cleaned out at least. Oh, yeah. Yep. Stop. Appreciate it, KY Hunter. Cleaned up pretty good. Good enough for in the morning. Oh, that'd be awesome. Do a video on it. I like black powder. If you know me at all, people know I'm a big black powder guy. I hate cleaning it, but I really like them. Like, what is this? This is a tradition, so this is a newer gun. But when I got it, I'm pretty sure it had never been fired. And if it had, whoever cleaned it did an awesome job. I think we're good there. Check it. Not hitting. Seems pretty square. I think we're good still. Alright, let's get y'all back over here. Whoop. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Man, where did all y'all come from? Oh, okay, appreciate it, man. I guess Trey ain't coming back in. He done got lost doing laundry. Yeah, right there. Do you want in? Do you not want in? Thumbs up, thumbs down. What are you gonna do? I didn't see you. All right, Trey's coming back in 3, 2. There he is.
Howdy, howdy.
What's up, man?
Lotus had to put the little guy down.
Ah.
So
You had to put your kids to sleep?
no, not my kid, but
You're taking care of them. They're your kids. I don't know.
They didn't come from my loin, so.
Well, doesn't matter.
So.
Just because you have it doesn't mean you're a parent.
No, I'm not. I'm single. They're somebody else's kids.
I can testify to that. I know a lot of people that have kids that probably shouldn't.
There's a reason I don't have kids.
You don't have a woman in your life.
Oh, I've had them in my life.
Well, if not, I was gonna say that's not good. Mike Turner, what's up?
It's just I don't want kids yet.
Well, nothing like them, man. Ain't nothing like them. But it's better to wait till you're ready. All right. I think we are good to go with this thing.
My dad didn't have me till he was 26, and I'm 27 now, so.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Jeez, Davis, what's up? Speaking of Judith, I gotta run up to the post office tomorrow.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah, don't be too
excited.
Well, your stuff was supposed to go out the other day, and I looked at my wife and I said, "Did you send that stuff in the mail for me?" And she went, "No, was I supposed to?" I went, "Yeah, did you not read your text?"
And she said, "You don't read your text."
Well, I don't ever read mine, so I couldn't say but too much to her.
Yeah. Here, somebody wants to say hi.
Finger adopt more. You know, me and my wife want to adopt some. We just hadn't done it. She's not done having kids either, is what she keeps telling me.
Yes, I'm in K. I know I have time.
I think we're good to go for tomorrow. It's gonna be squirrel hunting with a flintlock, video number 2.
Sweet.
Which is probably all.
Feed the horse.
Do what?
I gotta feed this horse.
For what? That's all they do.
It's making a lot of noise. I don't think the kids got it yet.
Yep, I think we'll be good. All right.
Oh wait, can't feed it. That's not good. There's no feed for him.
All right. That's brown ball. I gotta sight this thing in tomorrow. Let heat up just a little bit. Heat that mold. Oh, come on. I think he's adopting children.
I'm feeding him hay because there's no feed. Oh, she's got no hay.
Not hot enough yet. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit more. That's the plan, to look like Sam Elliott.
All right, they're taken care of.
Oh yeah, nice. Got the mold nice and hot. We're doing good now.
You getting ready to make more traps?
No, we're making round balls to sight that pew pew in tomorrow.
Ah, fun.
No, it's not trapping season yet.
Yeah, it's not here either.
I'm ready for this year, so if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even made any snares this year.
Yeah.
I still have a bunch left over. Oh, that's not a pretty one. Back in the pot you go.
There you go. That's what you need to go with that musket cannon.
Do what?
There's what you need to go with that musket.
I'll put it on my face. Oh, what's up? Oh, what you going, J-dubs? We are making balls to sight in that pew pew for tomorrow.
That wasn't a kitty cat, Amanda. That was a horse.
I don't buy anything. Yeah, but in where Amanda's at, a kitty cat and a horse are pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Everything's bigger in Australia, man.
Yeah.
That front one just ain't hot enough.
Here comes the dang kitty.
Good that time.
Yeah, there he is. There's the annoying cat.
You get the trapping cat?
One of them.
All right.
This is my live trap cat. The dog-proof cat, I don't know where he's at right now.
Probably in a dog proof somewhere.
No, I don't have any set up right now.
Well,
I got him just about 3 weeks before I can start trapping.
y'all gonna hit it hard this year? What else
I'm going to try to.
50 caliber Judith, and I'm pouring a .49 ball. Works out pretty good. I messed that one up. I don't buy anything anymore.
I don't even have a musket.
I don't either. A musket has a smooth bore. A muzzleloader is a rifle. I don't actually have a musket. I always wanted one, but they're not accurate. They're no fun to shoot. Therefore, I don't think I would ever use it. So I've never wasted the money on one.
Yeah. The only rifles I have are my high power and my 22.
Yeah, I can't even say on here what I've got. I kind of collect.
Yeah. I need one of your trapping revolvers.
I've got two of them now.
Yeah, I know.
I've got one that's got a 6-inch barrel and one that has like a 4 3/4, and I like the 4 3/4 better. But it is so much, like, it's really noticeably louder. Like, you almost need earplugs to use it.
See, I went looking at them. I went and looked at the Heritage ones.
Yeah, they're like $150. They're not bad.
Not around here.
Do what?
Not around here.
Really?
Yeah, 300
for a Heritage Rough Rider?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, no man! Come to Virginia. They're literally between $100 and $150 all day.
Yeah, I can go to Cabela's and get one for that price, but at like all my local dealers,
yeah,
$250 to $300.
Well, that's crap.
That's what I said.
I didn't realize they were so expensive. I wonder why.
I'm not sure. Because I thought Jakey said something about his being like $150.
Yeah, they're like dirt cheap around here.
Yeah, not in the state of Kansas.
Huh. I say that, and I guess they go off supply and demand. They might have more expensive ones now.
Mm.
M&K, what's up, bud?
The guy told me I should go with the Ruger Wrangler anyway.
They're expensive.
They were the same price.
Well, I say they're expensive, but yeah, I guess they are about that same price.
It's $250 too.
You know why I didn't spend a lot of money on mine? Because mine has sit out in the woods overnight like 3 or 4 times. Because I have it in a holster in my 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
And I'll get home and go, man, I'll go get home and look for my gun. Or better yet, the next day I'll be in my 4-wheeler and go, oh, my gun's still here. Covered in dew, rusty. The 6-inch barrel one has been refinished like 5 or 6 times.
Dang.
I don't even refinish it anymore. But the coyote blood eats all the bluing right off of it. The cylinder is like completely bare. I end up cold bluing it. I think I'm gonna redo it again and hot glue it just now. See if it holds up any longer. That should be enough. That's like 20. And then I've got like another bunch here. Y'all away again. Whoa! Alright, I'll get you unplugged.
Guess I better. Hey, Mo.
Why don't you cool back down slow? Alright. I don't know how women deal with long hair.
Oh, okay. You decided another cat was in the camera.
What's up, Mo? Dude, I'm in for it. M&K, we can do it. I'll be fishing Virginia Beach, and a buddy of mine told me he was going to call me when the striper run this year, and I don't know. I hadn't seen where he's been catching it, so I just don't know if the striper's running up in the bay or not. But I need to text him tomorrow to figure that out so I can plan a trip back down there. Let's see. Anybody else? Who else is in here? We got 12 in here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in and hanging out with us when we have nothing planned.
Mo, we never know when we're going to go live.
I don't do the scheduling of anything. My life isn't even scheduled.
Except work.
No, even my job is like, we're not sure if he's coming today or not.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah. Like I walked in last night. They're like, oh my God, you came. And I'm like, yeah. I missed 3 days in a row, but yeah, I came last night.
Yeah.
For you paying attention at home, I worked one night out of the past 12 days. No, 11 days. I
remember you saying you had to work nights the other day when you were live.
Do what?
That's why you were up so late the other night.
Yeah, well, I worked one, and then we were supposed to go. But we ended up going out of town, and I had to call in one night.
Yeah.
And then we have this really weird thing that if you go out of the state of Virginia or West Virginia, you have to call HR to get cleared to come back to work. Because, HR is right up there with medical. And we have a medical department with nurses and doctors that are on call all the time. But HR clears you to come back to work.
Nice.
By asking you questions over the phone. It was dumb. Oh, what, Mo? Well, everybody else seemed to figure it out. They popped in pretty quick.
I jumped in with what? You were live for like 3 minutes.
Well, shoot, if he's catching a striper, I'm gonna have to call Terry up and see if they're catching anything. If they are, there will definitely be a video of that coming up. Because I want to go down and catch some more striper.
See, I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
I don't either. I'm off for the next 3 days.
I got suspended, so.
What did you do?
I showed up late too many times.
Oh, see, now that wouldn't work with me. If they said, if you keep showing up late, we're going to give you days off. I'm like, you promise? You sure about that?
They only give you 1 day off here, then you're bye forever.
Oh yeah, I don't do that. We go by a point system.
We do too.
Yeah, you pretty much gotta beg to be fired.
We go on 5 points throughout the year, and then like if you're late from 1 minute to 2 hours, you get a quarter point. 2 to 4 is half a point, and if you just don't show up, it's 1 point for the day. Well, in the year and a half I've worked there, I've finally accumulated 5 points to get suspended.
Oh no, not us. Ours are based off of you got 12 points in a free day, so technically 13 points throughout the year.
Dang.
And every 90 days, 1 point comes off. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, every 90 days, the point will come off. So I'm sitting on 1 point right now. Probably not going to call out the rest of the year unless something major goes on.
Hey, you need to come to Kansas for 10 days.
Do what?
Come to Kansas for 10 days.
Starting in January, I'll have a vacation.
Yeah.
Because I have crappy seniority, so I would get to pick a January vacation, which means more trapping videos for you guys.
I'll get 2 weeks of vacation starting in January.
The 22 crickets work pretty good. The problem is they're hard to keep on my four-wheeler because I don't have like a dedicated rifle spot. The pistol works good because I can throw it either in the glove box on my four-wheeler or I literally zip tied a holster like underneath my dash and it just slides right in there. Don't have to think about it.
I've got the 22 cricket and I got it for $100 at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
I think ours were like 170.
Yeah, mine was.
It must have been on special.
I even did it on layaway.
Well, then my daughter has a cricket. My son has a cricket. But my, what would it be? It's my mom's aunt. So is that my great aunt, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, my great aunt owns a gun store.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of my guns come from, I just tell my great aunt what I'm looking for and she can order it or whatever.
Nice.
And then I go through all the junk of getting it in my name.
Well, we'll have to discuss stuff later then.
No, you don't want to deal with Virginia. We got too many laws now.
Yeah, but they can send it to a Kansas dealer.
Yeah, you can send a dealer to dealer.
Yeah. I'll just pay through your dealer and have them transfer it to my dealer.
I guess you could technically do that.
You can, and it costs $30 to transfer a gun.
Oh, y'all's are expensive. It costs us 10. Well, that's what my aunt charges me, so I'm assuming that's what it costs. So
you probably get a family discount.
I may. I don't really know. Well, that stinks, Mo. Did anyone else have this issue?
What's the issue?
The one Mo had. Of just basically stuff not showing up.
I've had that, yeah.
Brandon's Outdoors, what's up?
Hey, Brandon.
All right. So this is ready to go. Got on the shot. Oh. Yeah, aren't those nice? Those are going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
I had a guy tell me that you can't kill anything with these. I'm like, people have been hunting with round ball for years.
Yeah. How do you think we won the wars of 1812 and the Revolutionary War?
Yeah.
Round balls.
49 caliber. Oh, not much, just working, man. That's no fun. Working gets old.
Yep, it does.
Let's see. Where'd the legal go? Man came in for a hot minute and left. Bounced on us.
Probably fell asleep.
Well, it is 10 o'clock. Well, I guess it's 9 o'clock for y'all.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm early tonight. I'm never live this early.
No, you're not, and it surprised me when I saw it.
Yeah, I'm never live this early. What was
This
wrong?
is my time frame normally.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Let me go get something real quick.
Okay.
Stare at my messy clutter.
I'll stare at the non-moving chat. How's everybody doing tonight? What's the weather everywhere? Mo, I know your weather, so.
So I'm out of black powder, but we're going to go with this.
Oh, the fun stuff.
Yeah, well, I need triple F powder, and I don't have any. I've only got double F for a powder solution. So we're going to grind up some double F into really fine triple F.
Okay.
Work. And Trey's sitting over going, what is triple F and double F and all this other stuff?
Tell me the address now, so when something bad goes on, I know where to send the fire department.
Now, my wife's upstairs. She'll hear it.
Yeah.
When you hear a loud bang, just look the other way.
When I see the camera move away from you.
Maryland Outdoors in here. What's up, Maryland Outdoors? I mean, there's not a whole lot that can go wrong. You just kind of take
The state of Virginia is small enough. I can just call your state highway patrol and say, "Hey, send them to this guy's house."
We don't have highway patrol. We have troopers. Get it right.
We have highway patrol and state troopers, and they wear the same uniform.
Oh, well, that's confusing.
It is.
Yeah, our highway patrol is our state troopers. The state
and their
police
cars are marked. The cars are marked different.
The state police pretty much trap or not trap, but patrol the interstate. The county police patrol highways, and the city police patrol the city.
See, our highway patrol officers do the interstates. Our state troopers do the normal highways.
So that's confusing. So your highway police don't patrol the highway?
They only do the interstates.
Yeah, that makes no sense. They should be interstate police, not highway police.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Now we have triple F powder. Right now, Judith, we're using Paradex because I'm out of black powder and I'm not going to be able to get any before my hunt in the morning. And Paradex seemed to work fine the other day. And I had a little bit of black powder left, but I'm pretty sure it was wet. And I think that was 99% of my issue. Oh, let's get y'all.
That's always nice.
Well, it would light up and then it would quit and then it would light up. Nick's trying to come in, but he's not up yet.
Yeah, okay.
Nick, I'll leave you back there till I actually see your face. All right, bud? Oh, there he is. Look at that. Speak of the devil. Oh, are you ready? You good? You good, buddy? He's good. Get him up here.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Man, my room's dark. Hold up a second.
Yeah, it is dark.
Let me mute this so I don't set anyone's devices off.
Oh, hold on. I need to go get something out of my truck. Right back.
Okay.
All right, there we go. It's brighter. Man, I haven't been on a live panel in a while, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if you know the channel Steinworth.
I've heard of it. I don't watch much of it.
I usually go on there, but I haven't been on there in a while. I've just been doing a bunch of stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, how you ready?
Does Judith know something better I could use for priming powder other than Paradex? I'm all ears.
If anyone would know, it would be her.
I know. That's when she asked. I was like, "Oh, am I gonna get some knowledge, something that'll work a little bit better?" And I might have the same issue with this one. I don't know.
What's up, Mo?
Mo, what's going on? So, Nick, how are you today?
Good. I've been bored today, actually. It's been raining all day and everything, and I've been wanting to go in the woods, but they've been hunting back there, so just figured I wouldn't even bother.
Try not to speak of rain, because I don't want any of that.
At
It's
least I'm
cold
not
rain.
the only one with the cat in the video.
You're not the only one with what?
A cat in their video.
Oh.
Nick's cat just walked behind him.
Yeah, she's got like a balled up blanket here she keeps laying on.
You and Nick both are the only people, like the only channels I think I watched that have a cat that's like a character.
We have like 20 cats.
I'm
like 20.
right about there with you.
What, like barn cats and stray, and they just
All mine are barn cats.
yeah.
I had a cat in my video my live the other day.
Yeah, I know you did.
I was sick and tired of dealing with it.
She finally have her baby somewhere?
I don't know. I saw her walk around earlier though. She's still walking weird. I swear I think she got hit by a car.
She's still pregnant then.
Yeah. Well, I think she might have got hit by a car like a couple of years ago, and her hips grew back weird because she walks the front of her straight. That back end's got a little bit of a side to it.
Yeah, my friend's cat's like that, and it was because he got hit.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's up with this one. All right, let's see.
Don't even think about it.
What's
Ow.
up, Lynn?
No.
All right, who else we got in here tonight?
I say cat and then mine comes up to annoy me.
When you were away for a minute, all I seen was just a huge orange cat face in the camera.
Him?
Yep.
Why is mine so dark?
J-dubb just turned away too.
Crap,
You guys were both turned away, and I was just looking at the cat on the TV.
Is that better?
Yours was fine on my end.
Yeah, he was fine.
Oh, now I feel like it's like super overexposed.
Huh.
Well, my ISO, for whatever reason, keeps shooting up and down, up and down, up and down.
Huh.
I had to finally lock it.
Nick, that's one of the trap cats.
What is it?
That's one of the trap cats.
All right, Jude. That's what I've got. I've got regular black powder. It's actually in this, and it's double F or double. Yeah, this is double F. And then in my little primer thing now is double F also. Pretty sure that's what it was, but I ground it up really fine, and it's Powerdex because I'm out of black powder.
What'd you catch those cats in traps?
That one was caught in a live trap and then a foothold, 1.5 Duke, which was not recorded because that was pre me doing any YouTube. And then I have the one cat that was caught in a dog proof.
So I have a confession. I was at work last night, and I got on the 70 subscriber special. I don't know how I got on it. I'm not sure why it was.
It just pops up out of nowhere.
It did. It was random. And so there was a guy though. I forget what channel it was, and he had done like a video about your 70 subscriber special.
Yeah, Leon.
Well, I got on it and watched it, and I'm like, at first I thought he was kind of a butt, and then at the end he was like trying to redeem himself. And I don't know.
Leon Lush.
Stuff like that. That kind of would bother me.
Leon Lush did a video, and
that might have been him.
Yeah, when he did the video, he was at 200,000 subs, and his video on me blew up.
Hold on, let me look.
Then his channel blew up. It was like,
he is like over 1 million now.
Yeah, and it's nuts. Like what the video is done on YouTube.
Huh. Oh, I know.
I never watch it.
Literally, so I go on my phone and type in 7. Then that's all. It was just the number 7. The next thing, top or suggested thing, is subscriber special. The 70 subscriber special. Yeah, Leon Luck. That was it. That was the one I watched.
I wish I could get something else viral so I don't have to keep spreading around my my young voice where it was like squeaky.
I know. I watched the 70 subscriber special again last night.
It's almost 3 years ago I did that. And my voice, like,
Has it been that
of
long?
course. Yeah. Like, right after that, my voice changed then. I was like, okay.
See, I remember when that video like went around Facebook, but it wasn't like for some reason I don't think it was the full video that I ended up seeing. It was like clips because I think the whole special is like 16 minutes or something.
Yeah,
isn't it?
there was a bunch of places that did like short videos on it, and then they posted everywhere, and then on Reddit is where it spread. It was Reddit.
Oh, was that okay?
Yeah, Reddit blew it up. Like it.
I've never been on Reddit.
Yeah, me either. But I got it, one of the comments because like when it was going crazy, I read a comment said from Reddit, so I went and looked, and I think I was like number 2 on like the Reddit page, and that's what was doing it. So
I'm kind of glad that you came in tonight's live because after watching that stuff last night, I wanted to ask you, did you like just wake up and your phone was blowing up with stuff?
yeah, it was, and actually it was a good while after that video when it happened. It wasn't like immediately.
Really?
No, it was. I know it was at least a month before it started getting traction. The first couple of days, I was like over the hill because it got like 2,000, and then it sat around there for a while because I get about like 100 views a video before, and then I had a couple of 100 subscribers before that video took off, and then it was just I got 60,000 subs in one day, and
what?
I had like the live subscriber counter on.
Yeah.
It did not stop for a full day and a half. It just kept going up. It would stop and then up like 8 each time. And
Hey.
Oh wow.
it just I didn't I didn't know what was happening. Then I saw Reddit, and then I saw all the comments and everything, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that was that's nuts.
Oh boy. Mo's happy right now. Her Dodgers are winning.
See, I thought when a video went viral, it went viral when you put it up. I didn't realize it would go viral later.
I actually had a good channel going. Like, I had a couple 100 subs, and I had trapping videos doing good, and I did a couple of camping. That was the first camping video I did, was that on YouTube. And before that, it was all trapping. I did a couple of random videos, and then I posted that, and then I just started doing other videos, and then it took off after that. I didn't know what happened. I remember I did, like, bait videos and stuff before it, or, like, after it. Yeah, it took a good month until that actually, because someone saw it, and then they posted on Reddit and said, look at this, and then that went up, and then a couple of months passed, and then Leon Lush did a video, and that was the second time my channel blew up, because the channel blew up again from that video. And then, just YouTube keeps recommending it. Even now, like every day, it gets recommended to a couple thousand people.
Oh yeah. Later, MK.
Yeah, I'll be right back, J-dubb.
All right, man. It's crazy how that works out.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it.
I was watching one of Deer Meat for Dinner's videos, and he was talking about how that video, one of his videos went viral, and it was literally him. And I actually remember his going on Facebook. I'm weird though. When I see a video on Facebook, it's like going viral. I don't immediately run to YouTube and look who's this person.
Yeah.
I watch the video, I get off the video, and I don't think anything else about it.
A lot of times, the Facebook places that will share those videos, they'll just steal them outright. And because I noticed that a lot. Yeah, they'll just take the video, they'll clip it up, and they won't credit. I know some they credit. Like, one of them asked me, it was called Unilad, and they do a lot of videos on Facebook. But a lot of them, they'll just take the clips and post them on there and then change the title or something. But
I wonder what made that video go viral.
I don't know. YouTube's weird.
Yeah, I swear, I really don't think it's like everybody talks about the algorithm. I think the algorithm is a guy sitting there with a blindfold on, picking names out of the hat.
Yeah, it just...
Because it makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. It just goes random.
Yep. I'm sure there's a rhyme or reason to it. I like what was it? Mark Rover. Dude makes 12 videos a year, and almost every one of them goes viral.
Yeah.
That's who you need to be talking to. You're a big shot, man. You're up there with them.
Well, there's a couple of bigger YouTubers I talk to. There's some that I just don't get along with. I don't talk to them, and there's some that are awesome to talk to. So
I will say the only big one I've ever really I'll tell you, I've talked to two. I've talked to One Rod, One Reel once on Facebook, but the only one that I can consistently get a hold of is you and Catfish and Carp.
Catfish
I
Carp.
can pretty much message him and within a day hear something back from him. But they're always, if I ask him a question, it's a direct answer to that question, nothing else.
Yeah, I know Catfish and Carp. He had his channel for years. I watched it then, and then he did the Outdoor Boys channel.
Yep.
And his channel, that blew
It
up.
blew. Yep.
The reason it blew up, they did a foil ball challenge video where they did the foil ball.
Yeah.
He did that. He did 3 of them videos, I think, in it. That blew that channel up. It started that right up. Like, it was on fire from the start. And now he does, he does each one of those go viral almost. Almost all of them. The camping videos he does. So YouTube must see that, a lot of people enjoy each one, so they send them right back to it. They recommend them again. But
and it's weird, and I know I'm subscribed to him, but my wife's channel isn't. And my wife's channel is not subscribed to a lot of any of the really big names. It's only the smaller people that she's actually subscribed to, because she doesn't use hers. I pretty much manage that account for her, and it's really odd because even in her recommended stuff, she watches nothing off of that channel. Catfish and Carp's videos will pop up in it as a recommended video.
Yeah,
it has nothing to go on.
I'm only subscribed to a couple of big channels on YouTube, maybe 3. And, I still get recommended all the other ones. And what's cool is in the YouTube studio, you're able to check on there. I clicked and it said, top 10 videos that there's 2 columns. It was either top 10 videos that led to yours being next that they clicked on, or what they clicked on after yours. And a lot of it, 3 of them were Outdoor Boys. I know there was a Joe Robinette. And there was a couple of fishing videos that were clicked on after mine. So YouTube just kind of puts that all in a bunch and just recommends it out.
I've been watching the Catfish and Carp, years. When he first started out. Because I think he started his channel 2 years before I started mine. He's actually one of the people that got me into it. And
was it 2013 he started?
I thought it was 2012. Because I started October 1, 2014.
I remember watching. I used to watch him all the time, and I don't know why, but ever since he did Outdoor Boys, I haven't watched it. But
he had, I'm wanting to say 5,000 or 6,000 subs when I first found his channel, and I just liked his personality.
I think I watched them at about probably 80,000.
Oh, really?
He was up there a bit.
What kind of captivated me with him was we live so close to each other.
Oh, really?
2-hour drive, me and him could literally be at each other's house. It's crazy. I think that's what kind of sparked me with him. Was it the places he was fishing were places that I've actually been, and I'm like, oh my, half the stuff Washington D.C.
What got me is he'd reel in 10 catfish a night. Huge ones.
Oh, yeah.
Within hours. I'm like, what?
I think that's that body of water he fishes is a private lake. I'm pretty sure that's a gated community, and the only way in that lake is through their gated community. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that lake works. Because even in all his videos, if you look around, a lot of time he's the only boat out there.
Yeah, I noticed that, and he's going probably 50 out on the lake. There's just no one around, and but, he's got to have a lot of knowledge on that There's catfish. That's crazy. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I always catch them, but they're this small, and it's just.
oh no, he started a year before I did. He started November 28th, 2013. Is when his channel came up.
Yeah, wait, actually, I completely forgot. Hold up.
What's up,
I started.
Nicholas? Or not Nicholas? Shoot, Nick Pixel. What's up, bud?
I'm pretty sure I started my channel a couple of days ago, 3 years ago.
No, I did mine October 1st. Woo!
Mine was October 12th, 2017. Oh, I just hit 20 million views.
Yeah, I meant to tell you that. Was looking at something last night. Somehow I got on that to see how many views you had. It was like 20 million.
Well, I'm
that weird creeper that likes to look at numbers like that.
I'm proud of it because, that video is 13 million, the camping video, and that's just a blown up video. And then I'm proud of like 7 million views on like videos that I've done that haven't went, viral. Like, I'm happy with that. Because, the 13 million, they don't feel to me like I really earned that, That's a lot of views. That's over half the views I have on the channel from that, but 7 million is still a lot.
I've got 137,000 views, so
that's good. You got to think, like, imagine trying to fit the little over 1,000 subscribers you have in a gym. Like, how many people that would be?
It blows my mind because when I look at my Facebook, and my Facebook is like my private Facebook. There's a few people from YouTube on it, but 99% of the people on there are people that I've actually met and have more subscribers on YouTube, which just blows my mind.
Yeah, like.
You got that right, Nick. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I kept posting like consistently when I did trapping, and I only had a couple of people. I know there was Mink Trapping Patty, that would comment all the time. I don't know if you know him.
I don't know.
I remember the first channels I had.
I went a long time before I ever got my first comment. So I wasn't, but I had like maybe 10 or 12 subscribers, but it was like a year or more before I ever got a comment. So I wasn't really sure who was watching my stuff.
It seems like a lot when I'm just with like 4 of my friends like together. That seems like a lot of people. So like, even when I had 70, there's 70 people.
Yep. And it's not like 70 people because up until recently, no one in my hometown, not even my parents, my wife, no one knew about. Well, my wife knew about it because I told her about it like a little bit later, not long after we got together. But really, no one else knew about it. My wife's parents just found my channel the other day. So my subscribers are not based off of my friends that I know at all. They're just random people that found me. Which blows my mind that people like me that much to follow me.
The same with my family. I barely talk about it. Like, if they
ask,
I'm
in with Nick Pixel. We're coming up to see you, Nick. We're all going to go film something.
how far would you be from me? Like, because I've been.
Where are you at?
Pretty much just put Erie, Pennsylvania. Pretty
Erie?
much.
Like Lake Erie, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Since I've never heard of that, I'm going to say I'm a good ways. Where is that? Google. Got to use the Google. What's up, Seymour? Seymour, it's weird because I'm kind of embarrassed of it, so I don't tell anybody. And if people find out, they find out. If not, they don't. It's weird that the people in my hometown, even the guys I work with that have found it, it's been nothing but positive. Like, I was worried for years that I was going to catch so much grief over it, and now I get like positive feedback all the time, which is awesome.
I tell you what, the channel, it showed like a lot of like old friends I had. Like, they're in it just to like get, clout, as they say. But it's just, I lost friends over it because they thought they could just jam in. And I didn't care that much about it. It's not like, famous. It's like...
Mo said I'm being silly, not telling anybody.
See, I don't tell half mine because I could care less if I talk to them. But...
Yeah, and I mean, that's a lot of my videos were made for me personally. I put them out there for y'all.
That's why I did them.
So I'm 5 hours and 12 minutes. So that's not that bad.
No.
So I'm like right at 5, 6 hours, something like that. That's not terrible. Mo, see, I don't feel like I do well. I am my worst critic. I look at my videos and I can't even watch my own videos. To watch my videos before I put them out, it hurts me. I'm sitting there going, I don't even want to watch it. Why would anyone else?
I get all the clips together. I cut out parts where I'm not talking, which is like barely. And I don't even rewatch it. I edit it, and I'm done with it. And I just export it, and there it is. Because I know if I rewatch it, then I'll be like, I don't like that part. But
see, and that's me. Well, I have to rewatch it, and I've got to check everything and make sure everything looks. I'm a perfectionist. I'm the world's worst. Like right now, my camera is sitting a little crooked. Y'all guys probably can't even tell, but I can see it, and it's irritating me to no end. I appreciate it, Amanda. I'm very clear in my stream. Well, if you saw the setup I've got,
my internet.
I'm filming you on a full frame DSLR camera with a shotgun mic that's right up here, with a light that's shining on me, with more studio lighting above me, plus this light that you can kind of see, which has been irritating me. But if I move it too much, then I cut my head off and it just looks weird. Got this light, so I'm like very much big and try to make things look as good as I can. Half of that is I watch Peter McKinnon too much.
After I buy my shotgun ball, I'll be getting a shotgun. So did I say after I buy my shotgun, I'll get a shotgun? After I buy my truck, I'll get a shotgun. So I'll finally have a gun.
Well, there you go.
And then Henry's sending me those guns soon. So I'll be able to go squirrel hunting. What's your trapping seasons in Virginia? Like for simple ones?
Land trapping starts November 15th. Water trapping, I think, is December 1st.
Really?
Yeah. And then it goes to last day in February. So what's that?
I think land trapping was yesterday. Goes to January, I think. And then November is when muskrat water trapping starts. And then beavers in December.
You know, and it's weird because, see, ours, I think, hold on, I'm pretty sure, never mind, scratch that whole thought. Because I want to say something wrong and then someone will be like, nope, you're wrong. I forget where it says water trapping and land trapping. But I think if you actually look at the regs, it says like beaver can be trapped at this time. I'm pretty sure it's broke down by animal.
I'm good, Bo. I'll shoot it when I come down to you, though, Bo. As soon as I drive, I can come down.
Thanks, Mo.
Bull asked something about reloading stuff. I do a lot of reloads.
Bull's
really
practically my neighbor. I'm gonna be shooting his. Yeah, I'm gonna be shooting his sniper. So
I'm getting ready to start reloading 500 Smith & Wesson shells. I finally have shot enough to warrant setting up my Dillon reloading press to actually load them up. I think I'm going to try hard casting my own bullets, though. Trey, what are you doing, bud?
Standing out in the barn.
You look cold.
I was going to run down to the trapping shed, and I'd be outside with you, but it's just pouring rain a minute ago.
I've got the
32 degrees here.
So I'm pretty much outside with you.
It's like 50 in my room.
32 degrees out here right now.
It was 75 earlier. My wife said she was cold and wanted a fire. So we built her a fire and we left. Me and the kids left and went fuller riding and squirrel hunting. And I told
Nice.
Dexter before I come home, I said, please open the windows and let the fire burn out. Oh,
We're to have rain tomorrow and the day after.
I'm hoping we'll have rain tomorrow. Because I'm
We
supposed
had
to go.
snow yesterday.
I'm supposed to go squirrel hunting again.
We had snow yesterday on the ground.
Yep, not us. We won't get snow until like January or maybe even after the first of the year.
Well, you heard what Oklahoma got today.
No, I didn't.
Freezing rain.
You can have that mess.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to have rain tomorrow because it's like nothing around. Yeah, it's supposed to be 74 tomorrow with a low of 60 degrees. Where did you get lead bricks at? Bull, I am always in search of lead. And I can get wheel weight lead pretty easily. If you want to send me some, go ahead.
Only reason I like Goodwill, I keep finding these wool blankets. This one, it cost me $5 and it's like $85 blanket.
Nice.
It's a lat blanket, but I keep finding them. They're like, I found a queen one for 10, and I was just stocking up on them.
He's getting snow on Friday. Yeah, maybe this year is going to be really bad, and maybe it'll surprise me. But we always get one big snow a year, and last year we didn't get one.
Yeah, they said it's supposed to be bad this year.
They say we're to have a mediocre
winter
here. The Farmer's Almanac says my part of the area is only to have a mediocre winter.
Yeah, see, now ours last year said it was supposed to be terrible, and it was like short sleeve weather all year. We didn't burn hardly any firewood.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I haven't had to cut any this year.
Yet.
Which, I mean, I try to stay 2 years ahead on firewood, but I haven't touched a chainsaw or anything all year.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm hoping to calm down my. I'm hoping to calm down my hot tin addiction. I want to buy another one already. They're just so expensive.
There you go, Nick. This is.
All right.
You want to come up and chat? Nick, we can do that. I mean, if you want to come up and chat, you can. If not, we can do everything. We can privately talk.
Oh, man, my camera's laggy. I just realized how laggy I am. All right, here. I got his channel on here, so if he doesn't come up, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, Nick's channel.
Sucks you can't go to channel from through the chat anymore.
Yeah, I hate that. That's YouTube like made it to where you couldn't quickly add people, but it has been more of an annoyance for me.
Was it to stop like the sub-to-sub streams where they sub and then you just immediately go to them and click it?
You know, and it's weird because I noticed when it first happened, people were still running those sub-to-sub streams every night. And now I don't see any of them.
Yeah.
Man.
Ed from Island House, I don't see him doing it, which is, I really liked him. I liked his streams. He was fun just to watch.
Tree Trimmer still goes every night.
Oh, does he? See, I unsub from Tree Trimmer. I couldn't deal with that one.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to come bring my shotgun down and use the shells then.
I think out of all the grow streams I really liked was Ed, and I just liked how enthusiastic he was.
Yeah, I mean, there's good ones, and then, you know, they just take the small percent where it's, you know, toxic, and he just. Where you and Mo fighting over him?
No, Mo's at her house watching football.
Oh,
baseball.
No,
I'm glad I'm not into sports.
Yeah, I could care less. You could literally, the World Series could be playing in my backyard, and I'd go to bed.
Yeah,
That's what she's talking about right now, J-Dubb.
Oh, is it the World Series right now? See, don't even know.
And I don't even like the Super Bowl anymore because all the singers they get suck.
Yeah, I liked it last year just because Kansas City won finally.
I don't watch sports. I'm not one of those people. I can't get into anything. The only thing I really enjoy, like high school football, and that was just because I played high school football.
Yeah.
If I played
Well,
college football, maybe I'd like college football, but I just don't.
I had the option to go play college ball and didn't take it.
Should have took it.
Should have. But I was thinking about my body at the time and how broken it already felt.
Well, I got Tommy John surgery on both my legs, so I feel better now.
And see, I ripped out the ligaments in my left knee.
Tommy
So,
John surgery's on your shoulder, Trey.
yeah.
that was the funniness behind it. Oh,
Bull, do you know any like shooting ranges by here, by chance?
So Bull's
Maybe
like really close
maybe-
to you then.
Yeah, he's. I mean, same town almost. Pretty much.
See, that's how me and Mountaineer Outdoors are. We're like a 10-minute drive from each other. And I found his channel, and he was like 300 subscribers, and I was like right at 330. And we were sitting there talking, and I was like, well, I don't know, try this. And then his channel like blew up, and I was like, yeah, don't ask me anymore, because clearly you're doing better than me.
See, I think the closest one to me is trapping with Jinx.
Oh, really?
Yes.
There's
My house.
another guy that does it locally, but I don't know him personally. I just know he lives in my town. I think he moved here because I don't know him. I've never seen him before out, but Mountaineer Outdoors said that he put a thing on Facebook, like on the yard sale page, looking for a cameraman, and got talking to him, and then he shared him out on one of his videos.
Huh.
I've watched a few of his videos since then, but I don't know the guy.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy, but I don't. So I got 2 of them in my area. Well, 3 if you count me.
Yeah. Otherwise, the next closest one to me is either Mo or Trapper J. So,
Old Mountaineer Outdoors definitely wins for the largest YouTuber in Allegheny County. Oh, look at this guy. I got to step up my game. Y'all are going to think my setup is bad when you see this guy. Oh,
What's up,
look at this
man?
guy.
What's going on, guys?
I got to step up
What's
my
up?
game. Nick, your echo setup is bad when you see this guy. Oh,
What's up,
look at this
man?
guy.
What's going on, guys?
I got to step up.
You're
You're echoing, bud.
Oh, hold on.
Nick,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
echo
it's
setup is bad when you see this guy. All right,
Bull, if you're alright with me coming down and shooting every once in a while, I'd be glad to do it there.
Is that any better?
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good, bud. I can hear you. Yeah, Amanda.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
How
Oh,
about
now
now?
you're echoing.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good, bud. I can hear you. Yeah, Amanda. That sounds awesome.
No, I think it's
Now
echoing.
you're echoing. Yeah, you're echoing again.
Wonder why.
You're good, bud. I can hear you. I don't know. Test, test. Oh, he muted himself. I don't know. You got to have something on somewhere. Maybe on your iPad you have something on. Gale Southern Living. Hold on. No, that's Texas, isn't it? No. I was gonna say a buddy of mine is at Dollywood right now, and her name is Gail. And I thought maybe that was her, but they're from Georgia. Oh, let's see. Not a Clue Fishing's in here. Oh,
Yep.
There he is. Yeah, what's up, Not a Clue? Is that aimed at Nick?
Okay, Bull, well, whenever I come down and shoot, we can talk about it.
So y'all do have like a shooting range close to you?
I guess his house. There's one by us.
Oh, did he? I missed that.
I mean, I wasn't thinking he's got to have something set up for the guns he has.
Yeah. 100% at Nick Pixel.
I figured it out.
Yeah, okay.
I figured it out.
No.
It only took a second.
No, still echoing. No, still echoing.
I am now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, I'm totally hearing myself.
Is it like ambience? I don't know.
I don't get it.
All right, hold on. Let me try something. Hello.
What's up?
Hello. Yeah, it's definitely on yours. You don't have an iPad or something on with it, or your phone?
No, I have nothing on. I literally have. You guys sound crystal clear. I don't know what would be.
It's weird because I don't hear your echo.
Yeah.
I hear my echo. I hear Nick's echo.
Can you hear my echo?
Oh gosh, get away from the mic. You don't have to yell, Trey. We're right here.
Sorry, like a foot and a half away from my.
I don't know what happened to Trey's mic. His mic sounds terrible now. All right. Wait a minute.
It's a triple echo for me because I have it to where I can hear myself talking.
Yeah, I can hear it. Hold on a minute. Hello? All right, I got that echo. Hello? No echo.
No echo.
Now it's back. Hello? I don't know. Is it there? Oh, I don't hear an echo now.
Yep.
Oh, he muted himself, that's why.
No.
I thought he fixed it.
I hear a bird.
It's my bird clock. One of those Audubon bird clocks. Every hour it's a different bird sound.
Oh.
I always know when I'm up too late because the owl's at 4 a.m.
Yep, that would be a sign. What about if you're asleep? Does it go off, or is it like light
I
sensitive?
think it goes off, but it just doesn't wake me up.
I forgot that you watch birds. I like watching birds, but I don't know anything about bird species.
See, I'm glad ever since I was little, I've always studied birds and stuff, and even though I didn't camp much when I was little, I studied all that stuff.
See, my wife has I think it's a cousin of hers. I'm not really sure what she is, but she works for the state. I think she works for the state and does nothing but tracks, like migratory birds and stuff. But she has her PhD has something to do with birds.
Wow.
So anytime I see her, I'm like, hey, what kind of bird is that? I'm going to stump her one day. I've yet to do it though.
Send her to Kansas and look at ours.
Well, see, now she lived in Alaska when she first started it. So
Yeah.
she probably might know just about every type of bird because she's lived all over.
Okay.
I think South Carolina, Alaska, Virginia. I want to say there was another state in there too.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very intelligent.
Yeah.
All right. I think Nick might be coming back to us.
Maybe.
I don't know what it could be on his end.
He pointed at the microphone.
Nah, he's just doing sound tests. So how is everybody this fine evening?
Good.
Another day.
Another day.
Another day, another dollar. Paying the government.
I would highlight that, but we are a family channel, not a clue fishing. Family oriented. Remember that.
Who said what?
I'm not highlighting it because then it'll show up. And
No. Who said what?
Still echoing?
Just tell me the name and so I can look for it.
not a Quee fishing. It's the last comment. It wouldn't be hard to find.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny though. I will give him that.
Yo, am I still
No.
echoing?
No.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
Clear. I think you got it.
Hey,
What was it?
That's great. I honestly don't know. I just reset my board, but if it's working now, that's cool.
Yep, it works pretty good.
No echo.
Hold on. Do I sound better now? Or do I sound better?
Do you want me to whisper?
A little ASMR.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on for
I
a
can
minute,
whisper in
dude.
your ear.
I got like a million things. I just wanted to say to Nicholas, it's cool because I'm only like 2 hours from him, but it's funny because I watched his channel. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, dude. Like before you blew up, before you had that video go viral,
Ooh.
I was looking at like people in Pennsylvania, and I was like, "Oh, this kid's cool." You know what I mean? And after seeing your videos, dude, I just wanted to tell you that I have a lot of respect for how you treat people and do things on your channel and just enjoy it and have fun. And I messaged you one time on Instagram, but Instagram kind of filters, but unless you're like on the end, so I might be in like your spam box or something there. But
Okay.
it would
Well,
be
you
really
have
cool. Go ahead.
You have to probably DM me again. Just type a letter and then it will put it back up.
Okay.
Because I know at one point there's a couple of times I accidentally cleared all of the requests because it's a big button at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And
probably
then-
done that many times.
Like even on a normal day, I get like 5 requests, so I probably missed it. So if you just send like a dot or something, it'll bring up the whole chat.
That's cool, man. I have a good idea. J-Dubbs, I mean, you guys could be involved. I mean, it's just an idea I had from the beginning, but I thought it would be really cool. So I'll run that by you like offline or something like that, and then if you think it'd be worthwhile, that'd be cool. But it's pleasure to connect, man. And J-Dubbs, I've been following J-Dubbs since, man. He hit me up. We had like into the camera stuff and everything else. So we've been.
I don't know how me and Nick like hit it off real quick and easy. I don't know how we got. Like,
I'm into outdoor stuff too, man. Fishing, hunting, stuff like that, which is cool. I mean, we're all in similar things, which is a fun thing to. It's a fun thing to put on YouTube. But I do have a pretty cool idea. I think it'd be fun to do, and we're all pretty close by. J-Dubbs, anytime you drive up here, we could head up to Erie. I usually go up there twice a year, the beginning of the year and the end of the year. But
Well, I'm 35 minutes south of Erie. I just said Erie for a general.
oh yeah, so then you're like an hour and a
I'm
half.
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm too far away for this.
I've never been any further than West Virginia north. So
Furthest
Really?
I've been is,
Yep. it's farthest
Jersey.
north I've ever been.
but that's
Now I've been south all the way to the Keys, but I haven't been any further north.
And how far west have you been?
Texas,
So you could have came north of Kansas.
I could have. I've been. I say Texas, and I've like been in the very entrance to Texas.
Yeah.
But it's a big state and it counts.
well, I thank you for watching, Nick Pixel.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem,
I think
dude.
I remember now. Because I'm not too good with that. I just remember a handful, like, of commenters that I'd see them all the time.
Well, this would be on your. This was what like you were on the rise, and your channel was like taking off, and your video went viral. And I was like, man, it'd be really cool. Like, I think I have a good idea that would be really fun to do, and I do a lot of video production and stuff like that, web stuff and whatever else. But just something like fun, man. And I like J-Dubbs knows I work with all kinds of channels, but it's just fun stuff, and it's cool to see that you're grounded. I like the comment you said earlier, where you don't really tell your friends and whatever. I don't even want to hang out with them anyway. Like you're actually doing something. And the cool thing is, how old are you, Nick?
I'm 18 now.
Yeah. So 18, dude, the ability to, I mean, for what you have going on right now, like you can do a lot of things. So, keep heading in the right direction, man. Keep your head on your shoulders and keep rolling because you're doing an awesome thing. Whether your friends that are your age understand it or not, you're doing an awesome thing.
Thanks.
And it's kind of weird because on that, I feel like Nick would be under a lot more scrutiny because of the younger generation. Me, I'm 31 years old. I'm of the age. You don't like me, I don't care. Especially like local people that would make fun of me for my YouTube channel. I don't care. We don't hang out anyway. But Nick, I don't know how you do it because I'm sure you catch grief from people that are of your same age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comments. I just ignore them. I either ignore them or I'll just like laugh with them or something, and then they just shut up because they're not getting what they want.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like
you go ahead.
they'll make fun and I'll put lol, like I'll reply to them lol, and it doesn't honestly bother me, but it's just funny.
Yeah, you just got to filter the noise, man. And like, I help a lot of like younger kids and stuff get started with YouTube, and they're trying to do things and they don't really understand yet what it can do for them, but they get bullied in school sometimes because they have the YouTube channel, and then people don't really understand, that you're actually doing something. And even my friends today, like there's a lot, I'm 35, man. There's a lot of kids, guys my age that, even like J-dubb said, there's guys that we work with. There are all kinds of stuff that I'm around, business people, that they might look at it as like a joke, but it's like actually meaningful to me. And like, I try to put effort into it, and I dig it. I dig the relationships and the friendships that I've met via YouTube, like people all across the world that I've never thought I would meet, or, just have places to go in such a short time. And even my friends, sometimes when I want to film or like the whole weekend, I'm like, man, I just want to make a video. And they're like, why do you want to, like, dude, we could go out and do this. Why do you want to just make videos? All you want to ever do is make videos. And I'm like, because I like it. And some people can't share in that passion. They don't share in that thing. So like, you probably have to fight it more than I do, or than J-dubbs, or than like than anybody else. But keep rolling, dude, because you're doing something that can really give you freedom and the ability to do things and create and not be tied down like for a long time. And you're there. So like, that's really cool, man. And I just wanted to tell you, I appreciate your content.
Thanks.
I look up to you, Nick. Both of you.
We're looking up to you on the screen, it looks like right now. So
I'm looking down at Nickel.
You guys are looking down on us.
I know
the two higher channels, and we're looking down on that right now.
Oh man.
My favorite part of YouTube is I've had kids come in, like when I've done like the bird feeder or something, and like I did feeding the birds or something. And like some kids will comment and they'll say they didn't even know about it, like feeding birds. And a lot of them, they've got bird feeders and stuff now because I did a bird feeding video. But that's my favorite part, is that because I mean when I started, I mean what got me into it was just like it's like a DVD like of deer that talked or something. It was something like that when I was real little. But I mean just that started me into it. So I mean, it's one little thing to like start someone entirely into something. And
my wife was really hit and miss on like me videoing our family vacations and stuff, but now she likes to go back and look at them all. So it was a pretty easy sell on me to get her involved with it.
That's the best part about it, is being able to go back and look at your videos and memories and stuff you made. That's my channel started out family as well. I have no mission. I don't really have like a goal. You always want it to grow, but it's cool to just be able to go back on some of the videos and be like, man, last year this time, like we were carving pumpkins. Here's a pumpkin video, like just simple things. So you do ones that are for YouTube and then ones that are for you, but you'll be able to look back, Nick, in like 10 years, or even 5. Every time you look back, you're going to be like, this is where I came from. And it's good to see that, like, as you got rolling, you're still hanging out and you're still talking to people and doing stuff, because it's, people, sometimes YouTube changes people too. Like once their channels get bigger, they become a different person, or they're all in it. So it's good to see you, close to the earth, I guess would be the saying.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I mean, there's a couple of YouTubers I was with from the start. Like, I gave them support. I mean, they were at a couple hundred subscribers, and then they just kind of throw you to the side whenever they get bigger. And I mean, I noticed that. I mean, friends are like that too. Like a lot of my friends I've had, But I mean, okay, I don't care. But
Yeah.
some people you give support, and I'd like to say the channels, but I won't say them. But a couple of big outdoor channels that I've talked to, and they just ignore me now. But I mean,
try
there was a couple of good ones I talked to, and they haven't changed. So
Yeah, I try not to ignore anybody and try to stay level-headed. It's a lot easier said than done sometimes.
And I know a lot of like the kids channels like that Logan Paul and everything, they kind of run off of them being the famous and having money, and that's the only way their channel goes.
I was infatuated with Mr. Beast there for a while, and I don't know how anyone could afford to keep up with how he does it.
See, he's a different one with the money. He's not like a one of the douche tubers they say. But
yeah, I've never actually heard that term before, but that's a great
I've
way
heard
of
it. I've heard it a lot.
No, I've never heard that term, but that's definitely a good way to put it.
Yeah,
I don't watch Logan Paul.
It definitely changes when channels get bigger, and sometimes the YouTube success goes to people's heads. So I'm with you, man, and that's cool. Like, no matter how big you get, whatever you do, stay true to yourself, keep rolling, and you'll be smooth selling. And the people that don't understand what you're doing and the content, whatever it is, you're gonna have haters all the time. If you have haters, you're probably doing something right. But you just filter out the noise, keep rolling, keep having fun. That's the thing is like, your videos are fun. You can see what you're up to, and camping and just life experiences, and they're relatable. They're relatable videos for a lot of kids, and they're relatable videos for even adults and stuff too. So that's really cool.
Like the trapping thing, because I started with trapping on the channel, and now it's kind of got to where it was the camping and not as like delicate or like touchy topics. Because a lot of people that are subscribed to me, it's probably touchy, the trapping part, but it's I want to do. So I just I'm gonna get back into it and post it, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to not be able to do it because I might upset some people. But I mean, I'll keep it all filtered and everything, but
I definitely expect to drop under 1,000 once my trapping videos come out.
Yeah,
a lot of mine grew off fishing. I got a lot of people that are new to my channel this year just off of fishing videos. So I have a feeling trapping is going to be interesting for me. But my channel started trapping. You go back, like my first videos are trapping. And it was because I couldn't find anything on YouTube. And I wanted to put stuff out there for people that were looking for what I had been looking for.
Like my last 3 videos I've posted, they're totally different from what I've done. But the one is the area I'm going to be trapping this year. And seeing the harvest come off of it to show where I'll be trapping.
The real question is, how many of y'all hang out with Kendall Gray?
If I'm gonna be honest, Kendall kind of annoys me. I'm gonna be
honest.
Thank you. I don't know.
I liked him when he was like first on YouTube. Like when he first popped up and started growing. After he got bigger, I trended off of him pretty quick.
He's more of a kids channel, like for outdoors on YouTube.
Yeah. I like the freedom that those channels have, though. Like, they can do hunting videos, fishing videos, trapping videos, travel videos, and all of them seem to do pretty well. That's the only thing I don't like about how I have mine structured right now. And I'm looking at how to change that. Oh, there you go. So, Nick, Pixel, anything going on tonight?
I was going to go to the gas station real quick and get my wife some iced tea. And then you said about coming on, and I walked outside. I was going to get my truck, and I was like, you know what? I'll come down and talk to these guys for a little bit, because I definitely want to connect with you, Nick. And, it's cool. Like J-Dubbs and I talk all the time, and it's a cool thing. It's cool that you guys know each other too. And I just thought it was neat, man. So I figured I'd pop on, say hi, see what's going on. Other than that, I was going to film a video on the microphone stuff. I'm actually set up to do so. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. And then Thursday, I got to fly down to Florida for the day and then fly back. So Thursday is going to be kind of off the map. But
is that what your job does? Like, does your job require you to fly around like that?
So it depends. Like on an event, on a year that we have like a lot of events that we're filming stuff. Like, so I own a company and we do like web development, marketing, and stuff like that. So, basically, we do networking and stuff too. So like Thursday, I'm going down to do a network in Florida and Fort Lauderdale, flying back same day. But filming and stuff and the production side of things, I'm usually going out and I'll film anywhere. Like that's. Buck and Billy Ray, he wants me to, like, we're going to do some things as soon as the borders open up in Vancouver. So I'm going to fly over there, do some videos. A couple people from the channel want to film with me. And, awesome. I probably have a couple stops across the country, but I'm like, it's hit and miss, man, and then we do a lot of events throughout the year. So if I'm covering events, but events have not been the thing this year. So it's been a little bit slower of a year. So I've been focusing on some other things, but, and YouTube and just kind of messing around. But dude, I got stuff here that's like dying for videos and I just haven't had the time. And tonight I had a little bit of time and I might play around for a little bit because tomorrow's I'm keeping pretty light because of Thursday.
Well, I'm hoping to get that way one day.
Dude, you will, man. I mean, it's fun to you will, man. Just put make some time for it. And I think we can do some stuff, dude. Like the fishing stuff, like I lived through like videos like J-dubbs and Nicholas Green. You got like all you guys making these outdoor videos. Like that's who I am. I mean, I got hunting stuff. I haven't even thought about it yet. Usually I'm out for archery season. It's archery season up here. We got small game. We got all kinds of stuff coming in, and I just haven't had the time this year. My trail cameras are sitting on my shelf over here. You know what I mean? I just haven't. It's a prioritization thing for me. Yeah.
I think this was the first year I've hunted in like 3 or 4 years. So I definitely didn't make time for it. I told my wife this year, I said, this year I'm going to get out. The kids are finally old enough that I can involve them and take them hunting with me. Before, I always felt bad for going out and leaving my wife with the kids because to me, it just doesn't feel fair that I'm going out doing something I want to do and she's sitting at home with the kids. So, yeah. To me, that held me up there for a while, but now that's why you see my kids in a lot of my videos because I'm giving my wife a break from them.
No, that's cool though, man. I mean, that gives your channel context. You know what I mean? To like what your life's about and what you're doing. So, I mean, that's important to do that kind of stuff, man. And people will either enjoy it or they won't be. You just keep hammering. That's the cool thing. Make it what it's. It's your channel. It's you, and try to include your family. And I think they'll enjoy it more. It's always nice to have other people around. And but I mean, to me, even hunting, like unless the freezer needs filled, I'm not really worried about it. I enjoy going out and capturing content. Like I'll take the camera with me, and my whole process is like sometimes I just like to sit there just to disconnect, just to stay close to the earth. You know what I mean? And just hang out and like I don't care if I like. There's hunters that are out there that care about having the biggest. It's just like fishing. I don't care if I'm out fishing. It's a good day. You know what I mean? If I'm out hunting, it's a good day. Take the cameras, have a little bit of fun, try to capture it and make videos. But that's the way I look at it, at least.
I just like making videos. I'm kind of like you. I don't really care if I go. The problem that I had with bass fishing was there's a lot of times I go bass fishing, I don't catch anything. It is really hard to make a video out of that. Catfishing, I'm pretty good with. Every time I go, I'm going to catch something.
My thing with fishing is every time I try to go fishing, my fire department will get toned up for something. So,
you gotta make time for you. It's good that you help people out. It's good there's people like you out there because I did it for a long time and I can't do the volunteer fire department stuff anymore. But I think that's how ours is just poorly run.
Yeah. And me being a captain in the department, it takes more for me to get out and stuff now.
What's up, John?
Oh, there you go. I was getting ready
I
to
saw
show you.
Not Blue Fishing's in the chat. I didn't get to say hi to him, but I saw he said that I was on a mission.
Yeah, he was in there. I don't know if he's still in here or not. We got 6 in here now.
My biggest thing with the channel is I haven't been able to. I don't know how I've kept going, because I've been stuck in the same spot for years now since I started the channel. So
What do you mean stuck in the same spot?
I haven't been able to go anywhere or anything like that.
Oh,
So I'm getting my truck in a couple of days finally. So that should be a big jump up. And I've kind of held back like some of my editing skills that I can do. Just kind of held it back. So whenever I get the truck, it's a big jump up, and it's noticeable. So when the content gets better, then I can add in the editing that I don't normally do, and so I can actually go and fish.
Did you make your intro?
That intro that was made from one of my friends on Discord actually. He's actually making me an animated one right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an animated one, like I'm a cartoon. He's been working on it for a good month now, like on and off, because he's a designer, like it's his job.
I would say he's pretty good.
Yeah, that one he said he said he threw that together within like an hour.
Oh,
when he
wow,
sent that to me, and
send him my way. I got more design projects. I have no time.
I think
tell him I'll make him some money.
He's in Turkey too, so he's all the way in Turkey. But I get a hold of him when time zones meet up a little bit, and
that's what I like about Discord.
Yeah.
Are you on Discord, J-Dubbs? You should join our Discord server.
So I tried to get into like video gaming, and there was like a Grand Theft Auto thing that required you to be on Discord. I got on it, could not figure it out, got irritated, and like took it all off my computer. So no, I don't do Discord. I'm not really sure what it is, other than it's kind of like this: we can talk, but we can't see each other.
Well, it's basically like a chat server. Basically, you can have your own chat server, so you can do like video calls, voice calls, screen sharing, and it was built around gaming. But a lot of people use it other than gaming now because gaming's what made it probably more popular. But it's actually really cool because I use that to connect with people like through my channel, and I'm into a bunch of different servers, and a lot of guys like even like the everyday carry guys have a Discord server and stuff. You can see what they're up to and meet different people and chat. But it's basically like an all-in-one platform for text, video communication, and we can do this kind of stuff offline. You can still stream. A lot of people, like I said, use it for gaming, but it works really well because the gaming industry moves so fast. They keep putting, like they just did some server updates today. They just keep putting investment into it, so it moves like the product, I guess you could say, always has new features. You know what I mean? There's always things that they're adding.
What? That's good. Yeah, I might look into it then. Maybe I'll give it another try because with gaming, I couldn't get it to really work.
I have a server. It's the Green Bean server, I think it is. But
send me a link to it, man.
Yeah, there's about 500 people in there, but I haven't talked in it for a while. Like no one really talks in it, but I still have it there. And then.
Well, see, like in mine, like people are in there. I only have like maybe 20 or 30 people in mine, and then people come and go. But usually, if like we're helping them out, because I'll give like creators help, or I call it like the Pixel to creator help server or something. But basically, what I found is like a lot of people just direct message in there. So I get like a lot of direct messages once they're in the server, and then nobody's really communicating in the actual public chats. They're just messaging me or messaging other people in the chat. So I mean, it looks like it's not active, but we use it like all the time. But you guys are welcome to join it, man. And you know, sometimes we just talk about creator stuff or updates to YouTube or whatever we're working on. And think of it, J-Dubbs, as like you'll have your user account, your Discord user account, and then you can join different servers.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like having like a AOL Instant Messenger, if you remember those days. You know what I mean?
Yes. I remember AOL Instant Messenger. I'm that old.
Yeah. We're old news now. We're old news. Nick grew up with Discord. You know what I mean? Nicholas Green grew up with Discord. We grew up with like
it's funny.
IRC chat.
I wasn't on internet or anything like that until I was like 16.
I don't blame you, dude.
And I got a phone last year, and then I just got a new phone because that one, not good. But yeah, the main thing I talk on is probably Discord, yeah. And then
Trey's quiet, dude. Trey, talk to us. Speak.
This was the worst sound growing
I'm
up.
just listening, learning new information.
Yeah, do y'all remember that sound?
Not that noise. No.
It was the worst thing. I hated that.
My childhood just came back in my head.
We just all had flashbacks, and Nick's like, "What's that?"
I know that noise.
I still heard that noise at least a year ago because our fire department was still on it.
Oh, I didn't know people still use dial-up. I didn't know it's still a thing.
It's
Well,
not. We had to get Wi-Fi for the fire department because they killed dial-up finally.
I know a lot of the internet providers up by Erie too, and they definitely Erie's been okay, like downtown area. My sister used to live up there, but as far as like outside of Erie, I mean it's mountains. You know, you get in like the middle of the state. They're a little bit behind up there in comparison to like Pittsburgh and southwest or southeast, I guess, area of like PA.
My internet is 0.5 megabyte per second.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, to upload a YouTube video, it takes probably like 8 hours for a good video.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mine's like for a 20-minute video, I'm like looking at maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like
Yeah.
that.
I have gig internet, so it's quick.
I think we've got 50 gig.
They're doing that Starlink internet through here though, with Elon Musk though, and they put a tower by us, which I don't know what the tower would do, but they put one right by us, and they said it's available here soon. So
I've got fiber optic internet. It works pretty good.
Yeah.
I got 4G LTE. On my phone.
Hey, sometimes that's 4G LTE, man. Sometimes faster than most people's internet connections.
It
So
is.
Like if I go 3 miles up the road, I have 5G.
I was in the trapping shed the other day, and I had like 10 megabytes per second down there, and I get 0.5 megabyte per second here with the Wi-Fi, and I was down like practically in the woods in a shed.
Yeah, I think you did like a live stream test or something. You were only on for like a minute because I get notifications for your channel when you go live.
Yeah, I was down there for a bit, and I got signal with the phone. It's annoying. I mean, I can't even play music half the time. And I've got like good setups for audio, but it's just, I mean, I'll try to listen to a song and halfway through it just stops, and 10 minutes later you just hear it and it scares you. And then, because all my lights run off the internet, these all run off the internet. My whole room does. Like plugs run off it, and it's like really delayed. And whenever I upload a video and I tell my lights to turn off, they won't turn off. I have to like unplug stuff and shut switches off, and it's annoying.
Well, listen, guys, I got to run. I got to go. My wife called me like 10 minutes ago. She's probably wondering if I went and got her iced tea from the gas station, which, yeah, it's a no. But listen, I appreciate J-Dubbs. You guys have me on. Thank you. And
no problem, man. You're welcome anytime.
Nicholas, we'll have to connect, brother. Trey, you know what I mean? Hit me up. Email me, message me, tweet me, whatever you guys want to do. But we'll connect. And I got a good idea for you, Nicholas. So maybe it's something we could do.
Okay.
All right, man. Hey, you guys take care. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Later, man.
See it.
Keep hammering. I don't even know how to disconnect now.
There's a red X that says leave.
Yeah, leave.
There you go.
I gotta
Nick's
get
a good dude. If y'all guys ain't got Nick, go check him out. He's an awesome dude.
Oh, it's only 11:30. I was gonna go to bed at 10.
In here. We've lost everybody. We got to make it to 2 hours though, so we got
11 and a half minutes.
Yeah, 11 and a half minutes. We can find something to talk about.
Because I was gonna go to bed earlier, and because now's my favorite part of the trapping season. All the videos on YouTube start popping up. I just look up PA trapping season 2020, and now there's couple of videos popping up. Part 1
No.
setting
Jakey
and
Crack uploaded a video today.
Oh, did he? I didn't even check
Yeah.
that out.
I haven't got to watch it yet. I know I got the notification earlier on it.
I don't think I'm subbed to him yet. Next time I see him, I'll have to click on him. I see him all the time.
I think trapping must be how you found me, Nick. Because you showed up in one of my lives last year when I was in my little trapping shed. And I remember seeing you, and I was like, I've seen this channel before, but I couldn't think of who it was. And I don't know where you found me at.
Did I find you at Steinor's channel?
I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
You haven't heard of him?
I don't think so.
Could have been Trapper J's.
It probably was Trapper J.
It might have been.
Because I think that's where I found you, J-Dubb.
Yeah, I think a lot of people found me.
Because I remember when I did the trapping videos and everything, I remember like a while ago. Like I remember Coon Creek Outdoors was the biggest one. He had like 5,000 subs. Or no, it was low, like real low.
Not even halfway.
It was real low for his channel because he's at like what? What's he at now?
He's at 61 something.
Yeah, he's. And I remember he was low, but that was big for trapping channels, and Trapper J was bigger. And then, Hoosier Creek Outdoors. Is it Hoosier Creek? Hoosier Trapper Outdoors?
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never watched any of Coon Creek's videos.
See, I watched them before. I don't know. I watched some of them, and I just kind of watch whatever come up.
Yeah, I have certain people I gravitate to, and certain people I don't. So
he said he's getting a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but with trapping, like when that would come up, I just pick a topic like mink trapping, and then I just keep watching different ones. So if it like popped up, I'd watch it. But
yeah.
I remember like my first commenters I get, like the first probably 100 different commenters. I click on their channels because they're all trapping then.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I bring up trapping, it's funny, they just appear out of nowhere and comment. Like I'll see the trapping channels comment. I'd be like, oh, okay, so they're still here waiting for it.
Yeah. Well, I think like a lot of people, I think like your personality. I think people gravitate more to that, more than exactly what you're doing. I could totally be wrong though.
I don't know.
I know a lot of the channels I watch, no matter what they're doing, I watch their content. I don't care what they're doing. I like them, so I watch them. Like Catfish and Carp. Sometimes he's got like a hunting video in there. He might have fishing video, a travel video. But that was before he separated everything between the Outdoor Boys and then. But I watched it regardless. No matter what he put out, I always watched it. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying on his channel. I watch all of them. And now I think of it, I haven't been recommended any Catfish and Carp. It's all been Outdoor Boys, and I don't watch that channel. So
I like some of that. I watch the Outdoor Boys channel pretty regularly, but I don't know. I'm kind of depends on what I'm wanting to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I like with him. I enjoyed like, you know, when he go on his boat and catch all the catfish. I watched him all the time, and then. I mean, there's some like really old channels that no one in the comments or anything will even know. There was a channel called Trapper Mike.
Yeah.
And then there was Nate 69. It kept going. And they did like squirrel trapping with rat traps. And that was a big thing that got me hooked on like wanting to upload. It was one of the things. And I remember watching it wasn't Heath Cagnan. That's a different trapper.
Oh no, it was Heath Gore.
I know there's a Heath Cagnan. And
yeah, it's another Heath. He's from like Michigan or something. It starts with a G.
Is he? There's one
Gonzo.
Yeah, Gonzo. Yeah, I remember Gonzo because he collected flags, right, from different people.
Yep. You know, it's weird. So he found me on Facebook, and me and him are now Facebook friends, and we have been Facebook friends for years now, like 5 or 6 years.
I know.
And he was one of my first people that would comment on a lot of my videos.
You
like
know Trapping
Inc. Commented.
Do you know Trapping Inc?
I've never heard of that one.
They post on YouTube, and they've got a good following for trapping. They do like little videos and everything, but I've talked to them. They're really nice.
See, my big fear was I didn't want to be known for trapping, but because it's such a touchy subject. And
I didn't want to be known for my camping video because people think I'm just gonna camp in a blizzard constantly for my videos. But
yeah, and the trapping one, like my buddy Mountaineer Outdoors, I'm wanting to say last year, he wasn't gonna put up a trapping video because he had got so much flack over it. And I think he ended up posting it, and I don't think we ever really talked about it again. If he caught a bunch of flack over it or not, but I remember him saying that he basically didn't want to put it up there.
I mean, just bringing it up, like I get a couple of people, and they're pretty harsh with it. But,
yeah,
I
mean, Instagram was bad about trapping because I used to post all the trapping stuff. I got so much hate over it. I have like hundreds of people on a block list. I'm sure if you could ever find that list on Instagram, I'm sure I've got a ton of people because I got tired of hearing it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny, like a lot of them that will comment this stuff, I can argue them, and then they end up understanding why I do it, which I don't know why they come at me like that, but
Yep.
For me, it's not like kill animals, kill them. I think it's like you're just killing them for no reason. Around here, like, I'm killing the fox this season because he killed my duck. Mm-hmm. I'm killing the coyotes that way because they keep attacking the neighbors' pets. I mean, the mink, they keep getting the geese over there, and there's tons of mink. And, I mean, muskrats, you see them everywhere. Beavers, there's dams in every ditch. I mean, they've got every single corner where there's water dammed up. I mean, all of them are a huge problem. And, the coyotes keep killing all the turkeys. And now they release Fisher here. So the Fisher are killing all the turkeys. And, I mean...
Yeah, y'all just having the time up there.
I just don't know, what the whole
So
argument is.
We have a major river that goes through where I do a lot of my trapping. A lot of my trapping videos, it's on a major river. The beaver aren't hurting anybody. Muskrat are so few and far between. The state considered closing a season on them because they're just not in the state.
Really?
I've caught one in the past 4 years. That's how few there is, and the one I caught was last year. Mink, they're pretty easy and regularly caught, but once again, I don't know of anywhere where I'm trapping that I'm really doing
here with mink. There's quite a few for what they are because it's like when you have a bass. Too. Yeah, it's considerably a good amount, but I mean, out of every 20 muskrats you catch out of a run, you'll get a mink. So it's like that, but that's still, I mean, that's a lot of mink. I see them hit all the time. But
like hit by cars?
Yeah, just the one bridge I trapped like 5 years ago with Dad. I mean, there's just every year there's at least one mink just dead on the road. And
yeah, I've never seen that. I've only seen a mink like near a road one time.
And I tell you what, the muskrats, now I do remember the one thing with them. There's Amish around here, and all of them, I swear, every house has like a pond in the yard. And I mean, the one across the road, we got muskrats and mink out of there. I mean, just there in this little pond, there was 2 mink and probably 20 rats, and they were still in there. I couldn't get them all because they wanted them trapped out because it was a man-made pond. It's not like it was there for hundreds of years and muskrats live there every year. It was a man-made pond. The muskrats went in and they dug all their bank dens, and the horse, they kept breaking their legs because they'd go around the ponds and they would just cave in and their foot would fall through the bank den. But
yeah, I could see that being an issue.
Yeah, and it's happened. I mean, it's not like it's a thing like, they'll just fall in and walk out. Like, around here, they've had their legs broke by muskrat bank dens. So
gotta highlight this for Mo.
Well, Dodgers won the series.
Well, who'd they play against?
Tampa Bay Rays.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Go Dodgers. I'm telling you, I don't watch baseball. I don't do any of it.
I watch the Royals every once in a blue moon.
Oh, yeah.
Usually my cat would have already been sitting on the keyboard 100 times, but she's just cleaning here.
I got 3 of them at my feet right now.
Oh, really?
There's a couple of bad kittens here. If you walk into the kitchen, because all of our cats are house cats here, you walk into the kitchen, you open the fridge as quiet as you can, and there's a couple of them, they hear you, they run out because they want lunch meat. And if you don't give it to them, they'll trip you. Like, they will trip you at some point.
We've got a few in the house, but one has an amputated leg. That's why he's inside. I've got one that had an eye that had to be removed. So it's in the house. So pretty much all the cats that are inside are disabled in some sort of way.
I don't have any animals in my house other than a bird.
I mean, the chickens and Tom are in the house pretty much every day, and then we've got 20 cats in the house.
Yeah, I don't have any animals in my house.
I did have my snapping turtle, which he had a huge tank that I had in my room whenever it was cold. Now, that was a couple of months ago now, because I let him go because I realized it was wrong keeping him. But,
yeah.
I mean, he had the hugest tank, or the biggest tank, that fit in my whole entire room, and then I had my lizard, and then I had my other lizards, and then cats everywhere, and...
I got this.
Put that in your bedroom.
Yeah, there you go.
Then I got 6 of these.
They're all just looking at the camera.
Like, why are you videoing me?
The
Man, they're chunky.
2 right there are babies. They're like 6 months old.
They're chunky.
Yeah, those are full grown.
Are they pygmies?
Nigerian dwarf goats.
That's why they look so chunky.
They're milking goats.
Yeah.
You make cheese or anything, or?
We don't do anything with them yet. With those 2 smaller ones are males that we just got. So we're hoping to breed soon. So,
are they like a cow? You have to keep them pregnant. If not, they won't produce milk.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I figure they're kind of like every other mammal. They don't produce milk unless they're pregnant.
Yep.
Well,
We've got 4 females and 2 males.
I expect some cheese. Just saying.
I just watched the... Do you know the YouTube channel Townsend's by chance?
Not heard that one.
He pretty much, he's like a reenactor of like 18th century, and he cooks like 18th century.
I think I have seen him. Does he always wear like colonial uniforms?
Yeah, he wears colonial stuff.
Okay, yeah, and I think he made a boat or something out of a log.
Yeah, like the Indian style where they burn it out in the river.
Yep, I have seen him. He's pretty cool.
He it was cheese earlier that they made, and it looks so good, but you gotta wait. I mean, like 3 months to age it right. Mm-hmm. I couldn't wait that long.
Yeah.
I hate to think I was making something to eat that I couldn't eat for 3 months.
Yeah.
It just sounds bad.
I'm going to be doing a lot of his recipes on the stuff he did because it's cool, but I'm not doing the cheese.
Yeah.
My problem is I try not to make videos that other people have made, but it's really, really hard.
I mean, as long as you don't, like... I mean, you know, when you make a video, or like other channels have done, and they're obviously copying someone or copying someone's style, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how many times has there been, like, a blizzard camping video on YouTube? I mean,
well, I didn't realize it until I got in that little spill last night about yours. Yeah. There's a lot of them.
I mean, it's funny, a lot of it sparked after I did that, like, with some bigger channels. But before me, there's thousands of winter camping videos like that, you know.
I'm pretty sure Catfish and Carp even got in on one of those.
Oh, he did.
on the with the Outdoor
Outdoor.
Boys.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
pretty sure he got in on one.
Is that the thumbnail where his kid's like in the snow and there's like a foot of snow on his kid?
He's got one that it's like a wall of snow. It looks like it's like 6 foot deep, and the kid's sleeping on a reindeer pelt or something.
Yeah, and there's like snow on him.
Yeah, I'm like, jeez.
He's
My wife
mastered
would-
the thumbnails.
Oh yeah, he's got some awesome thumbnails.
I've
My
never
wife
done
would kill me.
thumbnail.
If I looked at my wife and said, "Hey, I'm taking the kids to go sleep outside in sub-zero weather," no, I'm not making the video. Y'all are just gonna see my obituary on Facebook because my wife killed me. Not taking the kids out in sub-zero weather.
Yeah.
His wife is a saint, that's for sure. That or his videos are made to look like he stayed out all night.
Yeah, I remember seeing that thumbnail. That's at a couple of million views now, that video.
Is it?
That one.
I go through spurts. I definitely have spurts of people that I watch, and I'll get like hung on one of their videos, and I'll binge watch like 20 of them, and then I will find someone else, and I'll get on theirs, and I'll binge watch.
Like
So
I'm
you can
I'm
binge
all
watch
over the place.
To see where my job at work, a lot of times I can set my phone up and be doing work, like computer work, and I'll just have something playing on my phone in the background, just as noise. And you never know what I'm going to be watching when I'm.
I mean, don't ever fall asleep with like your music where it like automatically shuffles to different songs after it's out of yours. You'll say, play my most played music or my like music or just played music. It comes up, you don't even know what's going on. Because I've done that with YouTube before, and I come back to my phone because I think I had like a free trial of the YouTube. It's like the YouTube thing or whatever, YouTube Red.
Is it Red or Premium?
I think it's premium now, but because if you don't have that, it doesn't stop playing. After a couple of videos and you didn't click the remote, it just says continue. Well, with that, it doesn't do that, and I ended up it had like these kids channels in all my recommended, and to get those out of there, you have to watch hundreds of different videos to get those recommended again.
Yep.
The recommendation system on here is just crazy.
Yeah, Not a Clue Fishing said something about it yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday, one of his lives we were talking. And there's not time videos I put out. He said that he got watching all those, well then that's all was in his recommended feed was not tying videos. I was I'm glad I could mess it up for you.
One of my friends, like another time, they put on like a Logan Paul video just to like annoy me with it because they know it annoys me. Yeah. And after that, here we go. Every couple of videos, there's Logan Paul's face.
I had never heard of Logan Paul until he got in trouble for the Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. And then I got thinking, like, what made you think it was a good idea to video someone like that? To me, that just shows that you weren't raised right. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, if you see his other stuff, because I have seen some of it before. Like,
that was the first time I'd ever heard of him. But.
Like, pretty much, like 100% of his viewers are kids.
Oh, I seen one of his thumbnails one time was like in a supercar or something. So I figured he must have money.
Yeah, he does. But, his videos, it's like him being annoying in public and like ruining people's days and like just stupid stuff that he can get away with. And the kids are like, oh, that's cool. That's his whole channel. That's the only reason that channel runs. And
I don't know.
They go off of stuff like that, like with the Suicide Forest. He thought that was funny. And then people called him out on it, and he's like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do you not mean to go in and film that? Like,
I will say I have watched a Logan Paul kind of video. I watched because I like Casey Neistat, but I'm really big into videography work. I watch like Peter McKinnon, Matty Popoya, Casey Neistat. I like a lot of their videos, and I like their styles.
Yeah.
And I watched where Casey Neistat interviewed Logan Paul after all that. It's interesting to see how he was thinking on that.
Yeah. He was thinking, all right. He's like, oh, this is gonna get a lot of views.
And if that was what he was going for, he got the attention. But he was
Yeah.
a big channel before then, right?
Oh yeah, he was big enough, and that's another point people said, like, why would you do that to get views and stuff when you're already
You're
the
big.
biggest on there? Like, the only reason those kind of channels, I mean, there's some good ones, but they pretty much they run off just flexing on their fans. Like, I've got
Yeah.
money, and then because kids fall for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got money. This is cool. We should subscribe, and then their channels just blow up. But then they're stuck having to make those videos like that. And I mean, I'm sure that gets boring. I'm sure he's bored by now. But I mean, he's getting money off it, so.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I don't know. It goes from at that point something you like to a job.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know. I figure
Like,
you're in YouTube because you like it. If it pays you well, that's just a benefit.
If I didn't do the trapping this season, it would bother me all the way. Like, if I didn't do it because, some people get mad. It would bother me all the way until next season. And then I'd do the same thing. Because last year I didn't trap because of it. But, I mean.
I know my viewership, I know, is going to hurt because of it.
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean.
If I wouldn't have had so many people come this year during fishing, I wouldn't have thought so much about it. But, I mean, I went from 500 and something around this time last year to a little over 1,000.
A lot of people that fish and do stuff in that area, I mean, they're usually all right with that.
Yeah, but I'm like the guys I work with, I even catch grief from a lot of them. They're hunters,
Really?
Been hunters for years, but they just think trapping is inhumane.
Really?
Yeah, so it's and maybe it might just be this part of the country or something.
And it's one of the oldest traditions we have.
Do what?
It's one of the oldest traditions we still have.
Well, yeah.
A
lot of people don't see it that way. One, they don't know about it, so they're not
See,
dumb,
that's the
but
one
they're
thing with me. I like traditional things.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's what I want to do. It's not like I'm just gonna cut it out of my life because some people get offended over it.
Yeah.
It's not like I said. It's not like kill, 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 kill. It honestly with me, like 100%. I like doing it because for conservation. And I know some people say that, and they're not like that. But the conservation part with me is the only reason I want to do it, and the tradition. But that part, like, they're killing my ducks and stuff like that. And I'll use the pelts. Like, I'm not selling anything I kill this year. I'm not even going to ship it up. I'm just going to turn it into stuff I can wear. But
yeah, I think I might do that this year. I think I'm going to tan some more hides. I think I'm going to be very choosy of what I kill and what I don't. I know coyotes, they're not getting let go. And that's just because the people I trap for, that's the only thing they want me to trap is coyotes. Yeah. So I know for a fact, but coon and stuff this year, I'm probably going to go a little lighter on. Let a lot of them go, unless I catch a real big one that I want to fur or something.
What I'm going to do is, because I don't have any spots, I usually, like, whenever we trap, we just, the day before we're going trapping, just go around houses and ask. What I'm going to probably do is put up a sign around here and just say, if you have a nuisance, like, animal, during this trapping season, I can come and kill it. So if something's getting killed or something like that, or there's a lot in the area, I can go and kill it for them. But, other than that, around here, you set a trap, you're going to catch something the same night. There's just so many animals.
See, now we don't have that. And there's a lot more people in my area that trap that I didn't know trapped. And I didn't realize that until I started going around looking for land to trap on.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty big thing around here still.
You'd think, a lot of houses here, you think you go and ask and they're like, oh, I'm way against trapping. Almost every house you ask, they're either going to say there's a trapper here or my, whoever else lives here is hunting, so they just don't want disturbed.
Yep.
Or, they'll say yes. Or something's wrong. Like the one house, we didn't even think there was beaver there, but we went and asked, hey, can we trap? And, like, what do you have? and they chopped down all of her cherry trees and everything, and there was already another hut across the road, so we got rid of them for, well, it was like muskrats in there, because the beaver didn't come until December, but, I mean, just that, she was happy that we stopped, and I didn't even know there was beaver there.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, anything you want to talk about, Trey?
He's been really talkative.
Trey he's been carrying the conversation.
I've
all
been
night.
holding out on drinking this for like 3 days now, but I think I might drink it in the morning.
Good old Arizona.
Just drink it, Nick.
You want some
Drink it.
cereal, J-Dubs?
What is it? Is that Lucky Charm?
Yeah, it's Lucky Charms. You want some?
No, my daughter has a thing of them upstairs because that's what she likes to put in her hot chocolate.
It's all marshmallows.
She doesn't like the regular little tiny marshmallows because we get the big bags of just the regular dehydrated marshmallows to put in hot chocolate, and my daughter hates those. So we bought the Lucky Charm bag, and she puts those in her hot chocolate.
The ones that come in the hot chocolate packs, the little marshmallows, they just melt like immediately. There's no point putting them in.
Yeah.
So,
I put big marshmallows in mine.
I've seen before that, you pay another $1 for it, but you get big marshmallows with it. But this would be a good cereal.
just the marshmallows, nothing else.
Just the marshmallows.
I don't know if you could get that past the Food and Drug Administration. That one might be a little tricky. Like no nutritional value at all.
Instead of the oops all berries, just oops all marshmallows.
Yeah.
How much would that cost?
I don't know. I'm surprised no one's done it yet, though.
I mean, how much did
It's
this
probably
cost?
just too expensive.
My friend ate half the bag, but this cost $2.40.
Yeah, so you're looking at like $10 to fill up a regular bag. No one's gonna pay that. Not for cereal. Oh, sorry, Trey. We didn't mean to interrupt you.
Fine.
I've been whenever I've had extra money the past week, I keep going to the North Face store that's by here, and I'm stocking up on winter stuff. Their stuff's really expensive. Like a pair of these gloves, they're Gore-Tex. It's like $70.
Yeah,
But
North Face is ridiculous.
It was on sale, 70% off at the store. So I've been going there. I got a pair of these Antarctica boots and the gloves, and I got this blanket that folds up, super cheap. So I've been getting stocked up for the hot tent. But
I like that hot tent. You still have the same one as your
yep.
The I forget what it was even called. It started with an N, I think.
Was it?
I think your hot tent. I think it started with an N. I ended up looking it up because I like.
It's the Ellis tent.
Ellis, that was it. I looked it up last night and I was like, I really like that thing.
Here, I can grab it.
Yeah, it's like an $800 tent or $900 tent though.
Dang.
Oh no, that thing's awesome looking. If you haven't, he did a video I think last year, camping in the winter, and that thing is awesome. Hey, how'd it do in the wind?
He can't hear you. He's got his headphones on.
No.
Okay.
How did that tent do in the wind? Because that last video you did up with it was in the wind.
Oh, the hot tent one with my friends?
No, it was a 70
the hammock.
subscriber special that you redid, but it wasn't snowing, but it was really windy.
Yeah. I mean, that was down in the yard there when I first got this thing because I didn't know how to handle it right.
Yeah.
And it was right in the middle of the field. And, I mean, I know the one night we had really, really strong wind gust. Because I left it up. Because he even told me, Dave Ellis, the owner of the company, he told me, he said, my cat's stretching on the desk. But he told me, he said, set the tent up in the yard when it's snowing like this and leave it for a couple of weeks. He said, leave it. He said, break it in.
Yeah.
So, it broke it in, and that thing, the one night we had really, really strong wind gust, and the worst thing that happened to it was the front pole that pulls out to hold the front door upright, that one was knocked back one day. So the tent was strong enough where the wind was hitting that wall. It was enough force. It didn't break the stitching on the tent, but it pulled the stake out of the ground, straight out of the ground.
Nice.
So, I mean, there hasn't been one rip. There's one little hole where I dropped the, 50-pound stove on the ground, but it's under my bed. It fits right under my bed, rolled up. And this is something new I bought off him. It's a bedroll. So it's like your cowboy bedroll.
Yeah.
There's a twin mattress in here, a queen, 15-pound wool blanket. There's a pillow, and at the head of it, there's a headboard. Once it's rolled out, and you put sticks in it, makes a headboard, and you can use this out in the open without a tent. You just lay in it and zip it up. It's
That's
completely
awesome.
waterproof. Yeah, I mean it's like half as much as the tent.
It's a one-man tent almost.
Yeah, you literally. I seen a video of a different company. I guarantee this company's better, but they had it out in the water and they were sitting in the bedroll and it just floating.
Nice.
But this, I mean, I've got a queen bed here and I had it rolled out. It was only half a foot less width than my bed.
Oh, that ain't
So-
bad at all.
No, it's nice. It rolls up bigger than my tent, but I like his stuff a lot.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to.
after I watched that video, I looked up his the things. I want one because I want to do. My wife's grandparents live on a massive farm, and I want to trap it this year. But I can only trap it for a 7-day period at a time. That I'm on my 7-day breaks from work, and I'm wanting to set a hot tent up and actually trap for that whole
Yeah.
week off that farm.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I love to see you do it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's
If we
like
both-
my goal right now. And I told my wife if I can't make that happen, I'm gonna sweet talk my mom and see if I can borrow her camper for a week, because I can just park it down there on the river.
Definitely
Nah.
though. I mean, if you do that, definitely want to get a canvas one.
Well,
I know
that's the thing. I want something that'll hold up, because I want to do more of that fall type camping and hunting out of a tent and stuff like that.
I mean, they're pretty expensive. I mean,
Yeah,
Mine's-
I was in the market for it. And I'm trying to figure out which one's going to be the best, because I've got my 2 kids that I know are going to want to stay out there in it with me. So it's going to have to be somewhat roomy.
I think for the smallest one he sells, it's an 8x8. I think that one's 700 and something.
But yeah, they're pretty expensive.
But I mean, he's a pretty easygoing guy. I mean, if you talk to him and you wanted something like that,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could work something out with him. But there's
Is it
all
a
kinds
small
of
company?
Was
I
it?
got on his website, was looking around. The website looked really professional, so I assumed he was like a massive company.
He's a really nice guy. He's like
Is he?
one of my favorite people I've talked to, on the business side of YouTube. And he knocks some money off on when I buy the stuff off him. But he's an awesome guy, and he made this tent by himself. Now he's about almost 70.
Oh, he
And
makes the tent?
he makes them. Well, there's a couple of people there at the building. They're in Durango, Colorado.
Yeah.
And
Huh.
he has designed everything. His son works there with him and other people, but I've
I
seen
might have
him.
to take a trip out there.
Yeah, he's real cool. I like his hair too, but he you can tell he really likes what he does. A lot of the other companies, it's usually, it's just kind of a lot of people and they throw it down the line. But I'm glad I found his company. Now,
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
anytime I want, I just call his number and I'll tell him something and he'll say it's great and he'll talk for a bit and he'll say about how he used his tent. But another thing that he told me to do, which I did, those little buddy heaters,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it will heat the 12x12 tent on low till 90 degrees it'll go to.
Oh, really?
You can stick it right in there. There's vents. He said that's all he's used for a long time because he's sick of taking the wood stove with him. I use the wood stove a lot, but
See, I would use the wood stove just for the.
It's a coziness, yeah, and you can cook
Yeah,
on
I
it.
think it would be nice to just sit there and know there's a little fire going. And
But I mean, you've got a cold night. It's a little bit cold in the summer. With that, you can just turn it off whenever it's warm and just let it sit for a bit. You know, with the wood stove, if it's going, you've got a good hour and a half of burning until that it cools down.
Yeah.
But the canvas does breathe surprisingly. Like, he even told me that. He said, don't think it's like keeping, you know, all the heat in. It will go out eventually. But on my tent, there's 2 stove jacks. There's one on the side where you can, like, put the pipe on an angle, and there's one that goes through the center.
Yeah, I saw where you were moving it to the middle.
Yeah, it works best in the middle because the whole pipe heats up, and then you got all that heat coming off it.
Yeah.
But when I did it on an angle, the wind would grab the pipe and whip it, so. But, I mean, I used the little buddy on our last camping trip that we went on, and I used that tent for a couple of days and this. And every time it got cold, I just turn it on.
What's up, Boxy? Boxy showed up.
Oh, now Boxy's in here.
Boxy's in here. He's one of the 5.
Now, it's one thing I'm really excited of.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into one. The problem that I've got when I do my trapping, like, so this video I'm planning to do will literally be like in January. It'll be cold as can be. I'll be right on the river, like right on the river. So I know it's gonna be like really, really cold. But if it's warm enough, I can talk my wife into going with me. And all I have to do is tell her I'll make the food, and all you got to do is get up and read a book, and she'll be content and happy and be out there. We can have a big family event. But I've got to find something with enough room that's warm enough. That's the key.
Yeah, I mean, this 12 by 12 is too much room for 4 people. Honestly, I mean, you could fit 8 people in this tent around the stove. I mean,
well, and I was looking at like my 10 by 10 dog kennel. It was basically what I was going it off of.
Yeah.
And I was like, that 12 by 12 would probably work pretty good. Put the wood stove in the middle, and you've got the 4 walls basically. Put 4 cots on to have 4 people sleeping in there. So
honestly, it's real funny. I'm more comfortable. Oh, my cat's sitting on the keyboard. You can sit there. I turned the keyboard off. But you can lay on the floor, which I don't get it. But it seems like there's a lot of like loft in there when you're laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I've used this before, but I've also laid on the ground with just a blanket. I've been more comfortable in it on a blanket on the ground than on the cot that I've had.
Really?
I just feel like the air level, it just kind of stops down at like 2 foot where the heat really holds.
Yeah.
And if you get a little bit colder down there, you just kind of sit up and it's like 100. So.
Huh. That's the only fear I would run into, that it's so hot, but it looked like there was like a big vent on the back wall you could open up.
There's a huge vent you unzip. See, the thing with that tent is, since it has because I was gonna buy a range tent, which is pretty much like a cowboy teepee tent, where the door is slanted up and rain could come down through the door. But he told me, he said, get the prairie tent, which is their design. But that front that comes down like this, it doesn't like taking air out. It holds it all the way down to that level if you have the door wide open. So no heat is like going below that. But the back vent, when you open that back vent and have the front door, there's like a wind tunnel that comes through the draft, and it just blows it out.
Or something.
It just blows it right out. So
if your tent got too hot, you could easily cool it down really quick.
Yeah, you can cool it down. Like a lot of times, what I do is I'll completely load the wood stove. Now the wood stove I use, it's just a little Nyko stove, which is like the most common one they sell.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is only like $140, which isn't bad compared to other companies.
Yeah, I noticed the stoves really weren't that expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
they're fairly heavy though.
I put maybe this much wood in there all the way to the back. before I go to bed, and I light it, and then I just go to bed. And a couple times I've woke up and be like 2 hours from then, it will still be like 70 degrees in the tent. So it's crazy how it goes. Like my last time I went out with my friends in it, I'm used to the heat in it, but they were like sweating and coughing because you stand up. You stand up, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. If you stand up and the wood stove's going like full, literally it's probably 130 degrees up there. It's nuts. Like when I dry my furs in there, whenever I do that, I'm just going to hang a wire through the top and just leave my furs up there. Because they'll be dry within a matter of days.
Yeah, I've got some videos I want to do this winter. I just gotta pull the finances in and do them.
Sucks we couldn't collab on that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know, that'd been awesome. It would have saved me a lot of money and it would have gave you a lot of views. So.
Because I know me and Boxy are going to be doing something too.
Yeah. And I need to.
Yeah. We're sweating.
No. You see where Boxy said something?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's nice is, I mean, if you want it not too hot in there, you just put a little bit of wood in. And then you cook on the stove and, I mean, the pipe goes cherry red.
The only thing I worry about the stove is my daughter. I mean, she's 3. You run into that thing, it's gonna be pretty unforgiving.
Yeah.
But worst come to worst, she could stay with her grandparents for the nighttime part of it. Because the farm work that I'd be trapping, I mean, literally, it's 3 miles from where we'd be trapping to her grandparents' house, and she stays at her grandparents all the time. So
it'd probably be best to do that. Like,
yeah, odds are she would just stay at her grandma's that night.
It's not even the fact that, like if she rolled or something, she'd go into it. But yeah, if she was like playing around or something, hit that. It's instant.
Well, if she got up in the middle of the night, like she had to use the bathroom or something, and got out of her cot, and we didn't hear, and it's a new area. Bump into that thing. I would never forgive myself.
Yeah, that would be good.
I bumped into a wood stove when I was a kid because I was sitting there cold and I leaned right back into it. And it's not pretty.
The bad thing about that stove is if you have jeans and you're sitting there, I mean, it's like any wood stove, but you're in the woods. Like, you're standing there and, you got baggy jeans on, and then you go to sit down and it touches your skin where the heat was. Oh, my gosh.
It's like you're standing there and it feels so good on you until the jeans touch you.
And then the jeans touch and you're just jumping.
Yep.
But I mean, I fit a tea kettle on that stove, a cast iron pan, another pan, and a pot at the same time. And I mean, cast iron's the way to go, like with those stoves.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm a big cast iron guy. I've got a bunch of catch, clean, and cooks I want to do. The problem that I'm running into is while I'm trying to get my monetization up, I don't want to do the cleaning part on video.
Yeah.
As bad as that is.
I mean, that's only a little. People understand, like, you're just ripping the guts out of them.
Yeah, just nonchalant.
They know.
I don't know. I'll worry about that stuff.
Yeah,
I think once I get there, I'll be happier. Or I'll be not happier, but
when I start traveling and I get to do the catch and cooks, I won't show. I mean, fish I'll show, but
Yeah, people don't seem to have the same issue with fish as they do with everything else.
No, they don't. I realize that.
Yeah, I was talking to a girl at the store one time who was like a big, I guess she was a vegetarian in a way, but she ate fish. So whatever that is. And I made her mad. I was like, so it's okay to kill a fish, but not a furry animal, right? She said, exactly. It's the same principle. They're both a living thing that you're using for food. So I don't know.
See, I don't get okay, you're going to get your vegetables out of the garden. How many bugs did you kill walking into there? So you can't say you've never killed something. I mean,
my sister is a big, I guess, a liberal now that she's a vegetarian, all this stuff, that she's never killed anything. So every year, there's a picture of her from 9 years ago where she was hunting with me and my dad. Every year it goes on Facebook, and every year she gets tagged in it. And every year she removes her tag as soon as it goes up.
I mean, you can't live without killing anything, you know? You just
Yeah.
can't. You
And
just
I
can't
pick on
live.
people. Like, think how many organisms are on the table that you just wiped off with a Lysol spray that you just obliterated. So literally, its selling point is it kills 99.9%.
I mean,
of
I'm all
bacteria.
right if you just eat, veggies and stuff, but don't push it like you never killed anything, you know?
Yeah, everybody can live the life the way they want. The way I look at it,
Yeah.
it's kind of like religion.
I
I
gotta
believe
get
in what I
off.
believe, but I don't try to push it on anybody either. What'd you say, Trey?
I gotta get off of here. My phone's not wanting to charge right, so
All right, bud. Well, we're getting ready to get off here too. It's been 2.5 hours.
yeah, almost 2:40.
Yeah, so I think maybe I might have got a little bit of time in, like towards my 4K.
Yeah,
Plus, we had some really good conversations. This has been really fun. We should do it all again.
Yeah.
I was getting
Well-
ready to go to bed and I saw your live. I was like, ugh.
Oh,
Last night I missed it.
sorry, I ruined it.
No,
No, it wasn't like it was
I
2
took
nights
too
ago.
long editing that video. It's like an hour long when I finished it. It was an hour and a half before I
I
cut
watched it. I watched it last night. I literally clicked on it and didn't think nothing about it. And I'm like going like 20 minutes into it. And I was like, how much more of this video do I have? And I was like, oh, it's an hour-long video.
Yeah, you
I
never
had
know.
no idea when I clicked on it.
You never know with me, and half the video it's me in the same spot talking, but I can't cut it out because I'm talking about stuff I want to talk about.
Yeah, it was all valuable.
And
Well, guys, Trey, I appreciate you coming in. Nick, I appreciate you coming in. Y'all
I'll be
all
waiting
been
for-
great. I hope this talk has been good for y'all. Everybody else that came in, I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like button for me and subscribe if you're new. And I guess we're going to go ahead and get off here. Guys, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome, J-dubb.
We'll do it again sometime.
I'll be waiting for a package to be showing up Saturday or Monday.
It should go in the mail tomorrow because I'm making a trip to the post office. I've got to do that tomorrow. So,
All right, we'll talk to you later.
all right, guys, see you
Bye.
later. Later, Nick.
see it.